How to scale the I/O flux and the entropic dissipation of a stellar scale computational matrix. Operating with an architecture analogous to a Matrioshka brain, to index, bury, and process petabytes of mimicking. To index, bury, and process petabytes and transactional data from entire biological civilizations. Utilizing the distributed storage topology among event horizons, without gravitational latency and heat accumulation, inducing a cosmic kernel panic. From a vantage point beyond the stars, I observe you wander through ephemeral corridors, executing the most banal rituals, like getting up from fetch water and freezing midway, while a sudden segmentation falls shatters the flow of your neural networks. At that exact second, immediate consciousness of a ruthless eviction of volatile memory. A high-speed cache, emptied by an invisible command, terminating the current thought with the merciless kill night. As you try to track the lost process, use a mental grep in the deepest layers of your perception. I witness how your organic architecture maps your memories over time, mimicking the evolution of file systems. When exhaustion consumes you, you resort to the biological equivocal swap, dragging data to the mental hard drive to avoid a kernel panic, although sluggishness sets in. Your most primitive and linear childhood memory resembles more your rawness of X1 and X2, devoid of journaling, where corrupted sector forever erases the memory, leaving only lost fragments in orphaned files. Day routines flow through the fate 32 of the mind, universally compatible, but incapable of holding the massive files of deep emotions. Adult life, in turn, demands the complex structure of entity fest, with strict remissions of healing after poorly slept. Reboot, while others seem run under the aesthetic, encrypted and snapshot focused standards of APFS, HFS formats, requiring a specific mental ecosystem to avoid compatibility conflicts. Summing up every image, smell, choice, and code process since birth, the raw volume generated by a single human mind reaches the colossal range of petabytes of biological automation to sustain the weight of entire civilizations. The same need for mass indexing and processing manifest is in the most powerful database engines ever created by them. I see corporate engineering anchored in Oracle dead base, the supreme standard for security and massive transactions. I follow the expansion of Microsoft SQL Server, integrating empires with high performance and the memory features. I contemplate the indomitable robustness of Bosso Gabriel, the open source monster managed JSPL station matrices. I feel the industrial weight of I give him DB2, sustain and make froms and global critical missions. I observe the real-time pulsation of HANA, eliminating by processing data in RAM. From the height of my eternal orbit, I continue to record every bite of this spectacle. Riddle of the oak, you were stellar observer. I am born in the vacuum before any record. I watch entire civilizations collapse in a single clock cycle. I possess no validation of fault in history without ever needing a file system. My gaze spans centuries while your cache empties. Who am I?